Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today's October 31st, 2019, and I wanted to just share a couple important details about two major elections that are coming up that coincide with December 12th. The first is Britain's Brexit election showdown for December 12th. The Daily Beast says that we should save the date. Very interesting headline. The second piece of information is directly related to the election in Israel. Very important information and connection to December 12th in Israel. Could there be a third Israeli election? Here's the political calendar as Gantz tries to form a government. That was from Haaretz. That's just the headline from Haaretz. Now I'm going to take you to another article from Brookings.education. Israel's government formation, answering the key questions. I find it very interesting that the title of this, or the subheading under the picture, is Order from Chaos. Wow, that's pretty interesting here. Order from Chaos. Just as the other title said, Save the Date. Here we have Order from Chaos. Israel's government formation, answering the key questions. On Monday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told President Reuven Rivlin that he was unable to form a governing coalition, officially returning the mandate to do so. As a result, on Wednesday, Rivlin gave Blue and White Party leader Benny Gantz a chance to try to form a government. Below, we address some of the questions facing Israeli politics in this time of uncertainty and ongoing deadlock. Is this failure the end for Netanyahu? No. Netanyahu could still form the next government even within this Knesset. Benny Gantz now has 28 days to try and form a governing coalition. If and perhaps when his November 20th deadline passes without a new government in place, a period of 21 days will follow in which any member of Knesset can form a government. Netanyahu is waiting for those 21 days, which would end on December 11th. Okay, so we've been seeing the Israeli elections that began, I think, in April. No government was formed. No coalition government was formed there. Then we had a new election in September. Again, no new government coalition was formed. And now we have this going from Netanyahu to Gantz, and then if Gantz is unable to form a government, they still have until December 11th. So Netanyahu is waiting for the 21 days to end from November 20th to December 11th to see if a government has been formed. So December 11th is a deadline within this process to see if they're going to go to a third election. If they don't make a decision by December 11th, then they would go to a third election, which may take place in either February or March. Okay, so remember the prophecy of Rabbi Kaduri, who is a Messianic Jew, rabbi who proclaimed that Jesus was the Jewish Messiah. So just because he's a rabbi doesn't mean that you should overlook what was shared. This is the one who left a letter saying that Jesus Yeshua was the name of the Jewish Messiah. So he's a rabbi in Israel, and he prophesied that the return of Messiah would take place when there was elections but no government in Israel. So we are still in this process. This is an amazing process that the first time in Israel's history, they're without a government. Israel's been without a government since April. And they're still without a government. So the prophecy by Rabbi Kaduri said that the Messiah would return at a time when there were elections but no government in Israel. Very interesting. Now, one of the deadlines within the process is the date that I'm watching, December 12th. 2019. One of the main reasons that I'm watching December 12th is that December 12th, if we go back to 1949, December 12th is a 70-year marker from 1949 when on December 13th, the Knesset votes to transfer the seat of government to Jerusalem from Tel Aviv. The government, okay, we are looking at this government process taking place with the election, coinciding with the 70-year anniversary of the government being formed in Jerusalem after the independence of Israel in 1948. Remember, Israel was proclaimed its independence in May of 1948, but there was still a war in 1948 and 1949. The peace had not been established. Israel had not been fully established. The government of Israel had not been fully established, but it was on December 13th, 1949, that Israel established their government in Jerusalem as their capital. So this is a key 70-year marker. And the number 12, December 12th, has to do with God's perfect government. 12, 12, 12. It's the 12 tribes, it's the 12 apostles, it's the 12 gates, it's everything has to do with the New Jerusalem is the number 12. So this is God's perfect number of government. 12, 12, 12. And December 12th, Israel fulfills 70 years of government in Jerusalem. So this is why, one of the main reasons why I'm watching December 12th. We're also watching November 3rd, which could be a false flag attack on Seattle, which is a 40-day warning to what could be the rapture of the church on December 12th. So I'm just trying to share with you from my perspective what I see, and I know that for days now we've been seeing December 12th as part of the Brexit election showdown, but this new detail just came out about this the Israel process also looking at the same date. So I thought that I'd bring this report together for you now that we have two coinciding dates that are both very significant, especially the date of the Israel election process. So I pray you're blessed. I'll leave all the links of my most recent videos for you in the description box. And if you haven't had a chance to see the day at Bridge of Love Home, I shared a beautiful 9-minute video of the interaction of some of our staff, my daughter Melissa, with the kids at Bridge of Love Home. This will make your day. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.